The second act of Indian Premier League has reached the tipping point. The teams are fighting tooth and nail to seal the playoff qualification. The players who were overlooked from the World Cup squads are trying to prove their doubters wrong. The 14th edition of IPL is living up to the hype and expectations after all the setbacks and struggles. Hello and welcome to News 9. I am Shubhayan Chakravarti and joining me is Nikhil Narayan to review the teams and performances after 10 matches in IPL 2021. Nikhil, what does the points table suggest? It has been a cracking start to the second act of IPL.
Yes, it's been a fascinating start, Shubhayan.
Mhm.
The big story when we see the points table is that Mumbai Indians is not in the top four. Where is the two-time defending champions, the five-time champions? Where is Rohit Sharma's side? They are languishing at number 7.
Yeah.
And that is the big story so far. Look at Mumbai
Absolutely.
Indians.
There you get Mumbai Indians at 7th position.
3 matches in the UAE leg, lost all 3. They're
Absolutely.
languishing at number 7. That is the big story. CSK at the top,
Mhm.
DC at number 2,
Mhm.
RCB at 3.
Three.
The fourth spot
It's still up for
is
grabs.
hotting up. It's up for grabs. 3 teams in the fray. So very interesting points table
Yeah.
in the UAE leg. Yeah.
Mhm. But Nikhil, the cricket match starts with the coin toss. What has been the trend in the second half of IPL?
Shubhayan, interestingly, the toss has been unlucky in the second half, in the
Mhm.
UAE leg. In the last 11 matches of the India leg, the win-loss ratio after winning the toss was 7-4, 7 is to 4. But in the first 11 matches of the UAE leg,
Mhm.
see, the first 11 matches of UAE leg, it's reversed. It's
reversed,
4-7.
Yeah.
So the team winning the toss has won only 4 matches but lost 7,
Yeah.
which is interesting, right?
Very interesting because the World Cup, remember, the World Cup is in the UAE and all the permutation and combinations will come into play when we talk about the toss or conditions or pitches there
Correct.
in the UAE. But Nikhil, what has been the trend after the toss? Is the team chasing first winning more or team batting first winning more?
Interesting question, Shubhayan. So, historically, in T20 cricket and in the IPL, chasing has always been an advantage because teams know the total they have to chase down in 20 overs.
Mhm.
And that trend has also continued in this IPL.
Okay.
In the last 11 matches of IPL 2021, in the India leg, it was 6-4
Yeah.
to the chasing team.
Yeah.
That trend continues in the first 11 matches of the UAE leg, it's 6-5.
Mhm.
So, chasing is a marginal advantage, but
Yeah.
as the tournament goes forward, I expect teams who chase to do even better.
But overall in IPL history, 463 to 375. So the
An
UAE,
advantage, yeah. Chasing is an advantage, yeah.
UAE trends make it more fascinating.
Correct.
But let's talk about the defending champions, the big guns of IPL. They started the IPL in a mixed fashion, but their train have completely derailed in the second act of IPL. We are talking about Mumbai Indians here have lost all 3 matches in the UAE. What do you make of the Rohit Sharma led side, Nikhil?
So this has been the story of IPL 2021, the second leg in the UAE.
Yes.
Mumbai Indians, 2 times defending champions, have lost their first 3 matches. They are not looking the champion side they are. There is only one reason, as we had pointed out in a preview before the series, and the one reason is that batting, the middle order is failing. It's failing constantly.
But Nikhil, these two players, Ishan Kishan and Hardik Pandya, both are key members of the Indian T20 World Cup squad. But these two have failed to completely perform in the second act of IPL. Hardik Pandya is going through his injury concerns. He didn't play the first 2 matches, came back in the third match, but was completely a failure. Isn't bowling, and Ishan Kishan, I mean, it is completely going wrong for the Mumbai Indians.
Yes. So Ishan Kishan's numbers are 107 runs, 8 innings, strike rate of 87. They are appalling to say the least. So Ishan Kishan on form doesn't deserve a place in the Mumbai Indians 11. Forget the Indian World T20 squad. Hardik Pandya is India's X factor and Mumbai Indians X factor.
Yeah.
MI built their successive campaigns in 18 and 19, in 19 and 20 on the form of Hardik Pandya. He scored big runs lower down the order at a very high strike rate.
Yeah.
He has scored just 55 runs in 7 innings. So, and there's no bowling.
And
So,
there's no bowling. And the biggest concern for the Indian team is that Hardik Pandya is the only pace bowling all rounder in the squad, and he brings so much experience and destructive ability
and fielding.
and fielding.
Yeah.
So I think Hardik Pandya's fitness will be a key concern for the Indian team as well as his form with the bat and ball.
Also, Shubhayan, Surya Kumar Yadav, another big concern for Mumbai Indians and for India. He's averaging just 18.9 in IPL 2021, only one high impact knock,
Yes.
which is a big problem for India. Also, Rahul Chahar, who impressed in the first half of IPL 2021, has only one wicket in 3 matches in the UAE leg and has also been taken for plenty in one of the matches.
Yes.
So, another big headache for Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli when he leads in the World T20 for the last time.
Absolutely. I think things are going to be more interesting if the form of the players continue to derail in the second act of IPL, in the remainder of IPL. But let's move to the 3-time IPL winners, Chennai Super Kings. MS Dhoni led Chennai Super Kings. What a turnaround has it been for them?
It's been a dramatic turnaround, Shubhayan.
Yeah.
If you remember last year, they had their worst IPL in history. They didn't make the playoffs for the very first time.
Yes.
This year, the one sole factor for their turnaround has been their batting.
Look
They've-
at that
yeah.
openers.
They've changed their approach. They are attacking at the top of the order. The openers, Faf du Plessis and Ruturaj Gaikwad, have aggregated between them 524 runs for the first wicket. It's only second to Dhawan and Shaw, but Dhawan and Shaw haven't really fired in the second leg.
Yes.
Du Plessis and Gaikwad are firing in almost every match. So in 10 innings, they have scored, Du Plessis has scored 394 runs in 10 innings at a strike rate of 141. Gaikwad has scored 362 runs at a strike rate of 137. Gaikwad he's not failed in any of the 3 innings this
Yes.
season. All 3 innings have been substantial score at a high strike rate. He's basically now taken the role of Faf. So and because of the start at the top of the order, CSK's middle order has had the platform and not really been tested. So
Absolutely. And what a revelation has been Deepak Chahar in this IPL. He was obviously picked in the standby list of the World Cup squad, but again is proving his doubters wrong.
absolutely, Shobha. And see, Deepak Chahar has been, he's almost a veteran now for CSK.
11 wickets at a strike
11,
rate of
19,
19.6.
and he always takes wickets in the power play. He has this knack of taking wickets with the new ball, and he's doing it again.
Yes, absolutely. And let's move to our third team in the list, the power-packed unit of IPL 2021, Delhi Capitals, a team led by young Rishabh Pant. What a team they have been in the in the IPL 2021. Be it their pace bowling combo, be it their openers, it has been such a delight to watch DC play.
Absolutely. See, before when the squads were announced, when we were analyzing the squads, we said that DC has the most balanced side in the tournament. They tick all the boxes: batting, openers, middle order, and lower order, fast bowling, and spinners.
Yep.
And the thing with DC is most of their top players are performing now. Dhawan and Shaw have been in great form, 550 runs for the opening wicket. They're yet to fire big time in the second leg, but you expect them to fire soon, right?
Yep.
Pant, very importantly, who was playing the role of an accumulator last couple of years, has suddenly, becoming more aggressive, which is very important for Delhi, which will be in the playoffs.
Yes, and for India as well, because they
yeah.
want Rishabh Pant to gain his confidence back, to gain his groove back as well.
Yeah. But the star for them in the UAE leg has been the South African pacer, Anrich Nokia.
Yeah.
I mean, he is bowling 150 plus, accurate,
Consistently.
and the ball is getting bounced. He's picking wickets in the power play. He is not conceding any runs in the power play. He's batting a nightmare for batsmen.
Absolutely, Nikhil, and Nokia and Rabada's strike rate with the ball have given Delhi Capitals the kickstart they needed in the second act of IPL.
Absolutely. Both of them have been brilliant with the ball in the power play. They are picking wickets and not conceding runs. And it's because of the starts they are giving. This partnership is giving the Delhi Capitals. The opposition batting is on the back foot.
Absolutely. And we can't forget Akshar Patel as well, the hidden gem of Delhi Capitals in this IPL 2021. We always focus on Ravichandran Ashwin or Amit Mishra for that matter, but Akshar Patel bowling on those crunch overs has delivered again.
Absolutely. See, Akshar Patel's biggest strength is his accuracy, and therefore he's very restrictive.
Yeah.
He never concedes more than 6.5, 7 runs per over. His economy rate in the middle overs, over 7 to 15 in this IPL, is just 6.27. I mean, that is absolutely sensational.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
But Nikhil, Delhi Capitals remain one of the most hot contenders to win the IPL 2021. But let's talk about the surprise package of the second act of IPL 2021. That is Kolkata Knight Riders. What a team! What a turnaround they have had from the first half of IPL. Shubman Gill, Rahul Tripathi, Venkatesh Iyer. I mean, they are performing to
Yeah.
their limits now.
Yeah. So KKR, I think there has been clearly there have been instructions given by Brendan McCullum, because there is a clear sign of intent at the top of the order. That intent was missing the last couple of years. They are going after the bowling in the power play.
Yeah.
Even if they're losing wickets, they're going after the bowling. And that intent is showing. Gill, he was accused of playing slowly in the last 2 years. He's addressed that from 117.85 to 145, a big jump. Rahul Tripathi, what a revelation he's being, Shubhayan.
Yeah.
Consistently scoring the 40s, 50s, 306 runs, strike rate 144. That
He
is
has been a
absolutely brilliant.
revelation.
And no one talks about him. Rahul Tripathi, he's not a big name per se.
Absolutely. And Varun Chakravarti, for India's perspective as well, he is becoming a very, very key player for KKR.
Yeah.
So they will be the surprise package of this IPL 2021. But let's talk about two very key batsmen, AB de Villiers and David Warner, not having the best of second half of IPL 2021.
Absolutely. See, AB and Warner, for their teams, are the playmakers.
Yeah.
They are the two superstars.
Absolutely.
There is no bigger match winner for SRH than David Warner, and there is no bigger match winner for RCB, not even Virat Kohli, than AB de Villiers.
Yeah.
AB de Villiers has scored just 26 runs in his last 4 matches this season. RCB has lost all those 4 matches.
Yes. Yes.
No, they've lost 3 and 1-1.
1-1.
So, also, David Warner, look at his 2021 record. Innings 8, runs just 195. Look at the strike rate.
I think
I mean, that strike,
it's going all wrong for the Aussie here.
yeah, I mean, 107 is really poor for a batsman of Warner's caliber, and considering he opens for SRH. And therefore, SRH are where they are in the points table.
Absolutely, it remains to be seen whether they revive their form or not. But let's talk about a very interesting trend in the UAE, the openers, the opening stands in the UAE. What do you have to say about that, Nikhil? Dhawan Shaw, Du Plessis Gaikwad, Venkatesh Iyer Gill. I think they are.
Yeah,
making
this is quite intriguing, Shubhayan, that the top 5 partnership aggregates in IPL 2021 are all opening pairs.
Yeah.
Dhawan Shaw, Du Plessis Gaikwad, Kohli Padikal, Rahul Agarwal, and Rohit Dekok.
Yeah.
So, which means the openers at most teams, the opening pairs are giving them great starts, but the middle order is not performing. There's Mumbai Indians, Punjab Kings. For everyone, that is the story, which is quite fascinating, this trend.
Before we wrap up, Nikhil, just to give our viewers something, who will be the best pick, your best pick as a bowler and batsman in this IPL 2021?
So, going by what has transpired in the second leg, for me, the batsman of the second leg, the UAE leg of IPL 2021 is Ruturaj Gaikwad. 88 runs, 58 balls, 38 runs, 26 balls, 40 runs, 28 balls. Absolutely fantastic, right?
Absolutely.
The best bowler so far, he's played 2 matches in the UAE leg, is Mohammad Shami, which augurs well for India. 3 for 21, 4 overs, 2 for 14, 4 overs. He bowls in the power play. Absolutely brilliant. Shami is back.
So that's some good sign for India in the T20 World Cup perspective. Thank you so much, Nikhil, for your insights. It was a great chat. That's it for today's special edition on IPL Review Show. For more news and updates, like, share and subscribe to News9.